good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is early morning broadcast. Not all that early, okay, in different lands. Just welcome. I just want to welcome you. Anyway, I'm not going to waste much of your time. I just want to be here with you for some time, and let's see how far we can go on this one. So, there's something I want to share with us, very, very important, and that is what Biafran government have brought to us. I mean, what I mean by us, I'm talking about Biafrans, especially Igbo speaking part of Biafra, because we have many people that many nations that make up Biafra. So, but Igbo nation in particular, this one is for you, all right? Because you have to count one before you count two, and that is why Igbo speaking part of Biafra seems to be in front line of everything, and that is why you need to appreciate everything that they are doing, which is good. Okay, it is good because we have to call a spade a spade. Benjamin, I can see you. Good morning to you. Nice to have you this morning. You are the first person to comment. The comment is that I did not lock it, unlike the other days. I normally lock it. I decided to just allow it to be open. So we saw what happened about Amaka, that's our sister. We saw what happened about her, how Nigerian government are pushing to, drag her to, down. And the response from PM and different government in Exile is the reason why I am here. And some other things which we are going to discuss, of course. Aloze Ambrose, I see you. Good morning to you. Happy Sunday to you. Nice to have you guys. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Welcome back. Welcome back. So please like the video, okay? Once you join, like the video and comment and share it to your many group of your choice. So when how many of you noticed that immediately the so-called identification of the person, because the news have it that Nigerian government have identified the person behind the call to buy a nation like Oduduwa. And that call, Nigerian government said, okay, Nigerian government have identified the lady in question. And after the identification of the lady, people, and it's just like they unleash their attack dogs on social media. They are not attacking the lady alone. The attack started with Igbo this, Igbo that, this IPOB, these are people, and this and that. And they drag it to entire Igbo race. Some of us have said it in past, because it's not about the lady alone. It's about where she come from. If what she said is actually the problem, why is it that they are not picking or paying attention to the other ones that other people have said from other regions? From include those some of them that are from southwest and north. Many people have said something that is worse than that. I don't want to go back to what we have discussed already. But the attention should be on what PM, the way the different government replied and handled that issue is second to none. In fact, people are now seeing that no, attacking an Igbo man, unlike before, is not something that you can just, okay, let me do it and get away with it. Sometimes, when you see the way Biafrans are handling issue, I mean, before Biafra government in Exile, you begin to wonder, why am I from this region? Because it is very, very shameful. Happy New Month to you. Yes, Triple M. Nice to have you. Good morning to you. Sunny, I see you guys. Welcome back to my channel. We are here again this morning. So whenever you see Igbo man being attacked, before now, The person have not, we have government now, Exile. You have nobody to speak for you. Nobody will even say, okay, what this person is going through is wrong. Yes, it is true that some of them are still not getting used to this. Like people from Nigeria, our pride is back. Oh, I love that. That is the main message. There's somehow I felt emotion. I felt emotion. You know, I felt not pity. The word is emotion. I felt somehow, you know, tears of joy. You know, I feel so happy because of what I'm going to share with you. It's just a few words that pain both about P2B. I was celebrating the one that he made for Amaka. Excuse me. I was celebrating the one that he made for Amaka, and he made another post for P2B. John Uchen, I see you. Welcome back. Welcome. Good morning to you. Happy new month. Happy new month. How's your weekend? I hope everything is all right with you. Like the video, please. If you are joining us this morning, like the video. So when I saw the post that he made for, you know, warning people that are planning to arrest P2B, it was so emotional to me. I feel so. I'm not P2B fan though, but even before that post, if you ask me, how will I feel that if Nigerians go after P2B, I will tell you that I don't care. But after I saw that post from PM, I felt somehow emotional, and it's a very big lesson to me personally. I learned something from that. I learned something from that post. I learned something from it. No matter what, and you see, this is the reason why I find it funny. Some people will say, oh, I love Mazanogan. Oh, Mazanogan, our leader. Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah. Then you hate PM. How is it possible? Because these two individuals are just like 1 and 2. They are just like the same. The similarity and the style, the way they reason, the way they carry things, are, you know, the way they react on things. Maybe somehow different, but at the end you can see the similarity. When Biafran go after Ekpa in Germany, some people think that is a hatred. Biafran have chance to injure him. They have chance to, you understand, to disgrace him the more. But as a father, if you do something and do it, and it will get to a point that your children will start losing respect for you. They will start talking to you anyhow. These are your children that normally don't even express themselves properly in your presence. You be the one to them, tell me what is that? You be the one forcing word out of their mouth. But due to out of your lifestyle, maybe the way you present yourself, they will start losing interest. That was what happened in Germany against Ike. But some people think that it's a hatred, or Igbos attacking that one. It's not. And to prove that to you, nobody has talked some bad, or not. I don't want to use the word bad. Nobody have come out to pour out his feeling against to compare PM Masamanaka. But today, as other people felt that, oh, there's a chance to go after him, the first person to warn them is PM. So how can you now tell me that is that of hatred? You see, nobody loves to see his own being misused, like what belongs to you being mismanaged. Nobody wants to see that kind of thing. When you stand up to call a spade, to try to protect what belongs to you, the way the manner you use by doing that doesn't really matter. But the result that you want to achieve should be the focus. Do you understand? So, talking about P2B, it is out of love that made the Biafran government decide to say, don't vote, don't go and vote, even though P2B is contesting. that is act of love. But some people see it as hatred. It is act of love that make Biafran government is I say, okay, P2B, you are not going to succeed. Come out from this thing you are doing. You have many chances. We can do this together, and you come back and you see the result. And why is it that how can people regard Igbo nation as people that are very brand? They are good in businesses. They can turn nothing to something. Okay, why don't we just analyze simple thing that you are in Nigeria wasting your time, but you have chance to mine gold and silver. Not even that you are good, you are searching for it. It is there. Just start mining it. Everything you need, human capital, resources, population, landmark, everything you need, God has given it to you. But you choose to wash plates for you to become a megad. I mean, are we that smart they say that we are? I'm talking to Igbo politicians. Are we actually that smart that they say the Igbos are? Just learn from, just see what PM is doing. Within 2 months, within 2 years, I mean, everything is now the way it's supposed to be. No more Igbo this, no more, oh, go after them, oh, burn this and burn that. They are burning and destroying the Igbo shop today because Biafra has not come. And the reason why it has not come is because of people that are behaving like Lot. They ask you to leave the city. Lot, leave the city. And you are turning back, and by so doing, you turn to salt. Everything that I mean, you a business person, you have the brain, you're able to calculate to know that if you buy this product and bring it to social location, you are going to make profit. That's God gift in us, right? Business ideas, ability to turn nothing into something. But ordinarily, just simple, one of the easiest analysis that we can put to know that 1 + 1 is 2. Why is it difficult for people to focus on that? Asking for Biafran freedom does not mean that your political career will end. In fact, you'll be that politician that you want with prestige and respect, locally and internationally. You, as a Nigerian politician, you don't hold any respect in anywhere in the world. Today, Nigerians don't have any voice in the United Nations. What they do is just the only time they matter in United Nations is just when they want to vote. They use them to count number of voters for countries that matters. Like when they want to decide something about Israel and Palestinians, then Nigeria will be relevant not to contribute to anything, not to add any value, no, but to vote. How many of you support that we are going to have ceasefire? They will raise their hand. That's the only thing they're doing in the United Nations. What are they doing? Can they champion anything and stand on anything? They're nobody. No African. No African. I don't think there's any African country that is in security wing of United Nations. I don't think. What they do is, okay, how many of you are going to vote Russia to do that kind of thing? That's the only thing. But if you have Biafran to do, you start thinking of United Nations listen to your voice. Something that you have never ever enjoyed in your life. Because Biafran will be built in a level, in a manner by which everybody will like to. You understand? Because that thing that you have that make you, war power and all that is there. Can you compare any politician in Nigeria today with a politician in Russia? No. Because when the politician in Russia is going to say something today, the whole news will carry it. I dare, what's his name? Akpabio to say something now about that the world will be, oh, Senator said this, Akpabio said this. Nobody cares because he has nothing to add, no value whatever. One of the reasons why black people are facing racist, racial abuse everywhere in the world is because you don't contribute anything, you don't produce anything. If you are from the continent that can visit, can go to moon, go to Mars, go to Mercury, travel, go to space, building your rocket, doing everything, adding value to the society, then the world will be paying attention to you. Don't expect people when you are only begging for food. United Nations are helping. They decide to have organizations like UNICEF just to help you, and you think that after knowing fully well that this organization is meant for you and your region, you expecting them to respect you. How? They're even kind enough to give you visa. Ordinarily, you should be engaged in Africa because that's how you made yourself to be. They have shown to you what made them who they are. Why don't you follow the steps? And that's what Biafra government in Exile is ready to do, which none other country in Africa is ready to do. Then you from Biafran land, you are hell bent in talking nonsense. When they ask you your freedom, you'll be looking for how Adamu will make you local government chairman, how Musa will recommend you to become Minister of Finance. You want to be governor of Central Bank, something irrelevant powers. When you have opportunity to be there, to operate, internationally, to the globe will know, everybody will know you. Globally, you will be respected. You don't care. All you want to how they will, because you love to buy SUV. You want to buy this kind of expensive car. You want to be this, you want to be that. Something that you're supposed to do at the right time, you don't want to do it. How old is PM? Do you know that PM now have more voice than any politician in Nigeria? Today, as I'm talking to you, because of Biafra government, the white people are not blind. Let me tell you this. Some of us believe that all this crooked movement that is going on in Africa, they don't know. They know everything, how you are managing your resources, how much your senators are making, how foolish youth can be by going out to protest and start coming back because of threats from one local government chairman or one idiot in his house. You don't value your future. They know all those things, and after knowing that, you enter flight traveling to their country with a green passport. You expect them to respect you. How? Let's be honest. Let me remove country issue here. Let us talk about family to family. You have your family, you have another family, you have other families around you, and you know that this man always he can provide for his family, and you yourself, you are a very responsible father, husband. You are providing everything for your family. You are waking up early in the morning, working hard, making sure you are putting food on the table, that your children are going to school, that you are doing everything, even though it's difficult for you, but you are pushing and you are making things to happen for your family. And another man is here, your neighbor. Every now and then you will be hearing that cry from his house that there is no food, no medication. You'll be the one, okay, because they don't have food. Out of pity, you go to this compound and say, oh, I've been hearing your voice. Why are you crying? What is wrong? Sometimes the wife will come and knock on your gate. Papa Okechukwu, please. Papa Okechukwu, please, I want to see you. Please, my son has been sick. My son is sick. Since last night, he had been crying. He did not even eat food. You say, oh, okay. How is your husband? Hey, my husband is there. That one. I told him that we don't have food, and he beat me up. This is complaint that you are receiving. And remember, you are doing your best. You are catering to your own family. Now, this family that is complaining to you about what they're going through, how irresponsible their husband or their father is, out of pity, you put hand in your pocket and bring some money. Okay, take this money and buy food and cook for your family. This one is for your medication of your child. You do that. Then few days again, after a few days, or after a few weeks, landlord will be chasing them away. Out of pity, you say, okay, how much do you have for your rent? They say, okay, it remain 20,000. Okay, take this one and complete it. This is what you are doing. So if they want to do something, if they want to In that street or estate where you are living, are you trying to tell me that you will be expecting that kind of man to decide how that estate or that street will be, build or protect? I mean, are you going to tell me maybe when everybody in the street are having meeting, you'll be waiting for such man to come and add value to how the street will be protected or governed or developed? There's no way you will have that, because you already know how weak, how irresponsible this man. That's what is going on in Africa. And if all his children cannot dare to look down on your own children, your children may maybe out of their own childish behavior may decide to abuse that your neighbor children, because they know how their mother is coming here begging their father to help you. So don't expect white people to start clapping for you that you are grown. But look at Biafra government in Exile today. That is why when I see some of them jumping, they will dress their best attire, sit down on the camera in name of reporting news in their news media in Nigeria. Simon Ekpa is going to be, rendition. Thank God for none of those journalists know what is rendition. They don't even give credit to Lloyd Michael and PM. These people they are the one that started using the word rendition, extraordinary rendition. Even the former lawyer of Mazangan it was PM that explained that to him. According to what PM told us, do you understand? Which I believe because you can't come. How can you explain that? Cletus, I see your comment, and Triple M, your comment, you said kindly hit the like button. Okay, thank you so much, my brother. First, for the first time in my life to have a test of working government ever from the Exile. Not only my brother, working from the Exile, and we are the news is hitting everywhere, and you can be proud to say, yes, I am an Igbo today. Unlike before. Imagine how happy we are now that is in Exile, compared to when the government, not that it's not in homeland, when the freedom and everything, is started operating from our homeland. The one you have now is homeland government, which is just like extension, but the main government is still in Exile until Biafra is being declared. Today, now we're in September, and I go to Owamba. So I want to remember the lockdown that is going on. Some people they don't even understand the reason why PM and the government are doing what they're doing. They don't know. They don't care at all, because not that maybe they care, but they're not able to reason along with what is going on. They just feel like, okay, let's just attack, and they're getting tired of it, because one thing about hard working is that as you are pushing and doing, just make sure that you're doing the right thing. You eventually win. You eventually get result. You have the result that you are looking for. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. So P2B, and let me look for that post. I felt so happy to see that post. I'm very, very, very happy. Very, very happy. My dear, we are now around the United States of Biafra today. Exactly. We are now in the United States of Biafra. Some people don't understand that. Yeah. Just imagine this, okay? Just look at this. Where did it disappear? Are you afraid of showing yourself? Okay, hold on. Let me bring it back. Just hold on. I want to share with you the same woman that is working for Nigerian Diaspora. She's working for a particular group, which that's what Nigerians do. Nigerian government is just like guide. Once you join, you are they will not consider you as a member until you prove yourself. Proving yourself in terms of where you come from, or not everybody. All those things that they're doing is not. A woman is being appointed. Freeman, I see you. Good morning to you, my brother. Amauche. Amauche said, my dear, we are now okay. I've gone through your own. Just imagine a government that appoints somebody. You make somebody a minister of whatever you could name it, and that person is attacking one ethnic group from, I don't know. They will tell you don't have oil. They will tell you, no, we're not going to let you go. They will tell you that you are the problem of the country. The only organization in this world, only people in this world that hate somebody and love to be with that person is Nigeria. You hate Igbos with everything in you. We all know that. At the same time, you don't want Igbo to be on their own and you be your own. Is that hatred or love? Or you love slavery because slavery is in their eyes. Now, this is the woman they called Abike Dabiri Erewa. This lady, this Okoko here, is one pushing and writing to Canadian government to attack the lady. Like I told you, I'm not in support of any bad utterances or calling for killing of anybody, no. But my own problem with all these things is that if you cannot go after other people utterances against other people, you don't have, moral rights at all to question any other person that is doing the same thing that the people have been doing. Now, read what the same woman said. And somebody like this is the one fighting for, that is the person that is in charge of, in Tinubu's government, Diaspora and Nigerian Diaspora. Now, read all there. You go to Indonesia, carry ahike, do courtesan, and come begging to be rescued from death sentence. Thank God for dealing Nigeria. I don't know. Now, serving people like you from death row. Can you imagine that? And she is the one writing to Canadian government that, this woman utterances is because she is calling for ethnic cleansing. She is calling for poisoning of Yoruba people. Going after this, and you yourself, this is your own comment. And guess what? Which year did she make this comment? Let me see if there's a year on attached to it. Okay, I think there's no. Let me see if I can open it more. Okay, the person just made this screenshot did not show the year that she made this. She made this comment, and here is the message from this one. Said this aggressively obedient said she should go to Indonesia and see how Nigerians are treated. Mumu woman supporting a failed government. She is equally part of the failure. Eye service. She is everything. I believe she's a Oduduwa lady. I don't know where she come from, but I believe that she's a Oduduwa lady. Many comments, derogatory comments against Igbo people, against other people. Some of them are from they make comment against Christian people, but mainly majority of them are meant against Igbo people. They made it against Igbo people just because everybody felt that it doesn't. Nobody is going to fight for them. Just go and attack them. Nobody. That is why you see somebody calling for someone like Irene Omoto calling for people to be arrested for daring Afonja presidency, for contesting. You see how they feel, how relaxed they felt in that Nigeria belonged to them. Anthony Emeka, hi brother, good morning. In Biafra, we stand. All hail Biafra. God bless you. Okay, Freeman said that she's a Yoruba woman. So my guess is right. Atiku Abubakar. These are people telling you that they're going to fix Nigeria and fix Nigeria. Then ask them who spoiled Nigeria. Who actually spoiled Nigeria? Some people are meant to destroy something. Some are meant to fix it. That's why if you have a car and give it to someone, there's some friends that you give your car key to, they will return it with the car will start developing faults. There are some friends that when you give them your property, maybe your car, they will use it and return it, the car will be intact. All of them claiming that they know how to fix Nigeria. They don't even know who spoiled it and how the country has been spoiled. How can you fix what you don't know? You know, if you bring your car to workshop, to mechanic workshop, and you want to service your car, first thing the mechanic will do is to find the fault. After listening to you, they will ask you what is the problem with the car. As the owner of the car, you tell your own story. The mechanic will not start doing it. He will try to on it and test it and see the problem. Unless you want to patch your tire, that one is different. You understand? But as long as it has to do with engine and body part, you know, any issue, maybe gearbox and all that, the mechanic have to check it to know what the problem is about before fixing it. Meaning that if you want to solve a problem, you have to identify the problem first. You have to know the cause of the problem, why this happened, where it happened. Then you can now know how to fix it. You are not, because you are not God. It's only God that because He knows when that is spoiled, and even before He's spoiled, God knows. But as a human being, no, you have to know the problem. How can you bring somebody that is architect of the problem himself to fix the problem? Who does that? Everything about them is mixed up. And like I said, I started this broadcast by telling you that this message is for Igbo part of Biafra. You need to rethink. As I'm not saying you should not be a politician. You can be a politician in Biafra land after you must have gone through, because some of you need to go to rehab before you can offer anything good. As long as you have been in Nigerian politics for long, you need to go to the rehabilitation center, and they will examine you very, very, very well. You stay there and start learning how to reason and think like a human being. Start knowing that eating the money meant to build the road is a no-go area, because you can't do that unless you want to find yourself in underground prison, which Biafra will give you. You cannot carry that kind of towel that you are using to clean your body in the Nigerian government to Biafra. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's not possible. I believe most of you know, and that's why most of you are afraid of supporting. But you are actually fooling yourself, because even in Nigeria, you can't conduct that way. It will get a point whereby when these people that you are dining and whining and looting with will tell you, Omo, oh yeah, go to your place. And by that time, now you think that if Northerners want to leave Nigeria today, they will start forming government and dragging it the way we are doing it. No. If they want it today they have it. Why? Because they are the one in charge of everything. If they like, they cut it. Nah. If they don't like, they won't cut it. So it is you that are not holding anything that is going to suffer it. Now that Biafra government in Exile, not only they have that key, that knife to cut it, they know when to cut it and how to cut it. Even the Northerners don't know when to cut it and how to cut it, but they have what they can use to cut it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. What I mean by cutting, I'm talking about division. All right? See how senseless and what Nigerian can produce. Look at this man. Some of you have watched the video on PM's X handle. You see this man here, APC member. Now, see how they reason. This man may be a very decent man in the past. So maybe he may be a very reasonable human. Look at how Rufai is laughing at him. He actually fooled himself here. You see what is coming out from this mouth, you will be shocked. Now, let me allow him to. Let me take it. Let's start from the beginning.
In those states to be able to see this. So that's why I say that argument is not tenable. It's best your candidate should come because as I speak now,
your statistics is wrong. Rufai, your statistics is wrong.
Give me your own.
I am telling you that people can no longer feed in a dome, not to talk of subscribing to internet.
Give me your own statistics.
People can no longer feed, not to talk of subscribing to internet. Nobody is watching you. So that's the truth. Nobody is watching you.
So give me your own
don't have money to what? If you want money to come to your, if you want money to come to your interview, try as much as possible to subscribe for the audience of Edo. Then it will come. Because if you want to sell yourself, you sell yourself to the people. And if he's doing that, is it going to...
What this man is saying here is that this guy that is interviewing him asks him, where is your APC candidate, gubernatorial candidate in Edo State? He's supposed to be here to receive, so you can interview him. And the argument that this man is giving at his age is that the reason why the man is not coming is because people in Edo are not, he's not going to watch him. So, just the argument that people in Edo cannot afford to subscribe to GoTV or DSTV to watch Arise News on that TV. Okay? That if other people want the man to come to be interviewed on the channel, that Arise TV or Rufai need to go to those states, share them money so that tell them, go take these millions, go and buy GoTV because we want to interview your candidate in Anopa. Now listen.
Sell himself to Arise.
No, hang on a minute. Secondly, I also want to confirm.
I am telling you that people are not watching you.
Please, I also want to confirm, Mr. Jared. Did Edo State APC at any point ask Arise presenter Rufai Oseni to bring $1 million to interview Monday Okpebolo?
To come and do what? We can't be saying that. What I am telling you is,
I'm just
you are saying people subscribe to internet. Yes. Those people are they in Edo? With due respect, why are you telling you that people don't even have money of Obaseki? So if people don't watch Arise to the level,
okay, if people don't,
because I can afford it.
If you don't watch Arise, are you think
I'm supposed to?
So why are you on this?
I'm supposed to have my television on now. I'm supposed to have my television on now. My television is not on because I don't have money to subscribe to a DSTV that
So some of you may think that this is just normal political talk. No, it's a disease. This is just like pure disease. And who is, spreading that disease, that virus, is government of the state, of the royal company. How can you? This man, the man himself needs help. This man that you are seeing here now needs serious help. Even if you want to lie, at least apply some wisdom. But because of the state and environment, they don't have time because it doesn't matter if you lie. Whatever you say, it doesn't matter after you win eventually. You still become a governor if you want. They are pushing all this thing you are hearing today, Edo is this, Edo is that. All this affront you are listening today, talking about Igbos attacking Edo, Igbos are saying this, because that's the way Amaka form my hand. If you want to talk about Yoruba people Afonja attacking you want to respond to them, maintain that, remain there. Don't bring it, because Edo issue, there's a reason. They are dragging you with Edo because of the so-called election taking place in Edo State. Many people don't know this. It's because they know that the tendency of Igbo people in Edo State and Edo people that have the same political ideology with Igbos will not allow Edo State to produce APC governor. attacking Igbo constantly, bringing the issue out, talking and creating stories by Afonja, hiding out behind the camera, talking as if they can pull heaven down, is because they want to corrupt their mind of people that are in love with the other party. Okay, you know, Yorubas are for APC. Why don't you Yoruba? Let us unite and deal with, chase them away, chase them away. The reason why they are doing interview is because they are nothing to offer. There's many reasons, my brother. Because to me, why they don't want to even come out to debate or to have you watched anywhere during the presidential election? Tinubu did not even debate anything. People don't know. People have forgotten that he did not even debate with anybody because he knows that he's a miracle. The only way he want to debate is two places: UK and what is the name of this INEC chairman. Once you capture INEC chairman, what is that? Everything is bye-bye. So Edo people should know that all this attack Edo is that it's because of the governmental election, nothing more. You think they love Edo? You think they really, maybe you think they love Edo? No. To them, you are in Yemilia. I don't know what they're calling themselves. To them, that's what it means. It's not that it has to do with good governance and welfare of Edo people. No. The only thing they want is this. Now listen to this. Hear what he said about the people.
We've been working on you. You are not Yoruba. That is the first thing. You are not Yoruba. Every conversation that you are involved in, you abuse Yoruba. And some of you, Urobo, yeah, you are minority. You talk down at Yoruba people. You even want to be president of Nigeria. Is that how African America are controlling America? Everywhere you see these Bini people, they'll be talking down on us. Look, let me tell you, your previous Oba was lying about Oduduwa because the Ogosi family wanted to take the palace from him. He just came up with this Oduduwa running away from Benin just to secure his own seat. You understand? Oduduwa never came from Benin. Benin and Yoruba were not the same. Because many of you stupid Benin people, you are crazy. For you to be attacking Yoruba, we are going to deal with you in Yoruba land. There is a place in Bodija, they call it Widows Colony. All the Yoruba married to Benin women there, the Benin women have killed their husband and they've taken the properties from their husband. So we don't like you too. You can talk shit on the Yoruba nation. We're going to deal with you in Lagos. You are Urobo too. You talk down at the Yoruba people. You see that we're going to talk about you because we are researching seriously about you Benin people. We are not the same as you. We're not. And we're not going to play politics. We can bring out all of the elections that has been done before. In case you don't know what happened during the Midwest. We raised the motion that you, Edo people, and Western Ijaw, Urobo people, you should have your own freedom. We gave you that freedom. That we are not the same. But the Afemian division, where you have Akoko Edo and you have the Shekiri land, must not be part of your Midwest. What happened? You don't have the wealth. You wanted to steal the wealth of the Shekiri people. That was how Sikh appropriated the Shekiri land and then Akoko Edo as part of the Midwest.
Do you understand it? It was because when you hear some of the, Benin people that are forcing themselves to Afonja, they will tell you that Edo and Benin we are one. We are one. It was even Zik that carved Ishekiri to Midwest. Are they giving credit to Zik for that? No. For Benin that said that Igbo hate you, Igbos are this, Igbo that. No, Igbo, you are deceiving yourself. One thing about Afonja is this. They know that you are this. They know that you are capable of being yourself. They will do everything to create propaganda that will last for ages, trying to deceive you, to keep you, confused until they rip you off. The only tribe that's a problem to them is Fulani, because Igbos don't have time to argue with you. Igbos don't have time for that. I'm talking about people that want to pay attention to that kind of nonsense. Yorubas manage to use that kind of history to keep you in perpetual bondage. That is why Northerners today felt that Northerners know Afonja very, very, very well. And the only reason why Northerners and Afonjas are working together is because if Northerners come to Igbos, there's an ocean different and they cannot work at all. Working together, like Yorubas can somehow pretend to dress like you and be like you and talk like you. Igbos don't have that time. What Igbos do, Igbo would like to allow you to be doing do what you want to do, but don't penetrate my own. Do you understand? You can do whatever you want to do. That is you. But Fulani happiness is to see them recruiting you to their system, which Yorubas are willing to allow themselves to be recruited. And the reason why Yorubas allow them to be recruited to join, to be like Fulani, there's no other reason but to see how they can get back at Igbo. Nothing more, nothing less. They're allowing themselves to be recruit themselves to. They're not allowing themselves for Fulani to recruit them just because they would love Fulani or want to be like Fulani. No. The only reason is just to have a way of getting back at Igbo people. One of the things they want to make sure that subjugate Igbos to the extent that they can't see anything governance, anything about development, anything about political appointment, to see themselves being next to receive power from Fulani. Nothing more. They're okay with it. Deep down their mind, they don't like what Fulanis are doing. Do you understand it now? They know that. Then they will not turn around and create more fake information to recruit everything about Igbo, around Igbos, against Igbo people. One of the reasons why Nigerians can never ever develop, or why they have not developed, is because their focus is on how to subdue Igbos more than anything advancement. If bringing constant power supply to all Nigerians, we benefit Igbo. There's no need. Let us continue using generator. If building good roads that will last to connect from state to state, we make Igbo, because Igbo like to move from place to place to live and do their businesses. We help their businesses, and let's buy the road to continue. That is the only thing. Tell me, because some of them I watched a video of Pastor Adebayo saying that Nigerian problem is spiritual. I laughed. Which spiritual? I don't believe. Oh, but those ones are possessed by evil spirits, isn't it? But they know where the best country to invest their money. They know best country to own house. Why is it that how many of them put their money in Sudan today, buying mansion in Sudan? No, they don't buy mansion in Sudan, right? They are buying mansion in France and the UK and European countries and America and Canada. Since they don't know anything about development and advancement, why let them bring their money to Uganda and start buying houses in Liberia? They don't do that because that place is just like Nigeria. You may say that only because they're learning from Nigeria. Because Nigerian, that's why any African man, any black person, you are not a Nigerian and you're supporting Nigerian existence, you are contributing money for more handcuff for your hands. That's what they're doing. Because your leaders in Africa, especially in West Africa, they are seeing Nigerian as a case study. How Nigerians have managed to build what because these are politicians. When a Ghanaian politician see how Nigerian politicians are buying houses and living large, of course they want to do the same. These are my fellow African brothers. I want to be. That's the problem. A Cameroonians, if you see how, if you are clapping, Nigerians don't have electricity. Your own politicians are not actually trying to beat Nigerian in something good. They are trying to have lifestyle of, because Nigerian politicians are the most enjoyable. That's the most happiest politician on the surface of earth. Not even not even American politicians have the kind of happiness they have, because when an individual is in control of, I don't even know the figure that I will call. In fact, you are living, you are alive, you are a human being, you are held and healthy, everything is complete in you. And you are aware that the word poverty has been wiped out from your race. It cannot ever exist anymore. So what kind of happiness again? That whatever you do today, even if the fire burn down all their properties, the money they will have, they are controlling, they cannot go down. They are still there. People that are making billions within first 10 or 4 years, they can't even count their money. Yaya Bello of governor of is it Kogi? Is it Kogi State? That man, as young as he is, within 4 years, Yaya Bello now is untouchable. That EFCC that has been existing for years cannot even go after him.
So you use the opportunity to talk down and rubbish us every now and then. I've been seeing your commentaries. I've been seeing some of the nonsense you do. You are not Yoruba, you Benin people, and we're going to give it to you very, very hard. By the time we're done with our research work on you.
Omotara, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you. God bless you. Now, if you don't know how to, appreciate good thing, then you need deliverance. I keep on, if it like me now, look at Zoom, God forbid, that Biafrans, Igbos are not looking for their freedom. And the way Nigerian is today, let us change position. And I'm a Yoruba man. Okay? Or let's say Yoruba people are looking for Duduwa nation. And I know as an Igbo man that the Duduwa nation is coming and they're going to, change the style of everything in Nigeria. You think I will be saying, no, don't allow Yoruba to go. When I know that my own politician, people that are actually ruling me, that all they care about is themselves. They don't care about you. Are you trying to tell me that if pregnant women die in Nigeria today, some quack doctors, after conducting an operation on a patient, and the next thing you hear that they forgot scissors in the belly of the person. I thought that kind of story is just formulated story. Until now that I've seen somebody that is a witness of that. That have witnessed that kind of thing. Somebody that went to hospital not in village, in Abuja, after delivering a baby. CS. After operating her to deliver a baby, they forgot scissors in her bed. You know what it takes to deliver baby? To conduct operation, scissor session on a woman. After that, going through the pains and everything as a mother with a new baby, breastfeeding, going through pain of that thing. Breaking news: doctor couldn't. Not that he couldn't. He forgot scissors in her bed. They have to do another operation. Then after the operation, to remove that scissors, sorry, the first one was that the doctor forgot to remove placenta. And they have to do the operation again. to remove the paracetamol because they tried to take it out naturally, and they were having difficulties, probably because of the cesarean that are being conducted already, and they have to put it again, expose it again, then exposing it again. Then the doctor forgot he forgot the scissors. They have to do another one. Doing another one, the lady died. This one is not 1970 something news. This is 2024. So we have to clap for Ministry of Education and the Nigerian education system. They are trying, isn't it? My people, that you are not a victim today does not mean you are not going to be a victim tomorrow. That's why you need to start supporting something that is good for everybody. Whether it's a Yoruba man, forget about the banter and the insult going on. We're still all human beings, whether you like it or not. We are all still human beings. So, like I told you, the issue of P2B, here is what PM said. And those planning to arrest P2B, excuse me, those planning to arrest P2B, we will not write letters, we will respond physically. Do you understand that? And for you to know that those people that are from Tinubu's camp are funded, they are no longer sleeping because they can see the difference. Because what gives them joy is when a politician is fighting against a politician, pastor is fighting against pastor, and they're all Igbos. That's what they want. So you fight among yourself while we are dealing with you by telling your fellow Igbo from Abo and that will cheat and Ikwere and all these Igbo people that they are not Igbo. We are busy telling them that where they come from. In Anokwa, somebody from Ondo giving your history. Igbo nationalism is one, whether they are in PDP, APC, Labour, IPOB, MASOP, or Hanese, unlike gullible, stupid Yoruba pandas who will join PDP or Labour, IPC and start saying rubbish against their Yoruba identity and heritage. IPOB is a militant arm of Southeast. You are wrong. IPOB is not military arm. It's indigenous people of Biafra, military wing of Biafra, not Igbos, not Southeast alone, because all of them are Southeast that have been named, carved out and nicknamed South. But old Eastern region, all of us are one. And the military wing you're talking about is called Biafra Liberation Army, not IPOB. Even though I believe that you are one of the people that are saying that Yorubas are the most educated. So I believe you should know this one. It's just an insult. I'm just trying to remind you because I believe that you know, but you're trying to look down on the effort of Igbo people. There's a video that I would like to share with you before we end this broadcast. That's what PM shared today. What is going on in the North. And then for you to know that every region have their own agenda. And if your agenda is Tinubu to make Tinubu to become perpetual president, that's your choice. But know this, and it will be good for you. People who receive training in Nigerian Army and are serving as Nigerian Army, okay, that people that are in control of the army have actually bring Boko Haram to work with them. If you know, you know. Their mindset is different from your own. The video you are watching now, I will not allow the voice to come out because they are shooting a catapult and everything. What you are seeing here is how the terrorists ambushed Nigerian army and wrecked them to the ground, wrecked them to zero. Do you understand? This is it. And no, arrest if you are blind to see this. Of course, they won't talk about it. No. Don't ask me where are the soldiers. Are they still alive? I know that's the next question that you ask. Just pray that you will not fall in the hands of this kind of people, so that you will not witness what happened to the soldiers. And this one, not only one, look at another one. I will not waste time so that they will not flag the video. You see this one. This is another issue. What in the north, in the north, and this one. If not that, if not because of the policy of the platform, I would have loved to allow them to talk so you hear their voice. What we'll be hearing is Allah Lakoba, Allah Lakoba, Allah Lakoba. I don't know if I pronounce it well. If you're a Muslim, if I'm not insulting your religion. I'm just trying to, because that's not my religion, so I don't know how you say it. But what we'll be hearing is Allah Lakoba, Allah Lakoba, all of them. And what they're saying is that jihad is here. You'll be hearing to tell you the agenda and all that. And a Miloko is only a Miloko to receive, to make oil and have his own quota, his own share in the real company. But the dangerous thing about this is this. Now that now you can move around, you can club, you can enter bus in Lagos, in Ogun State, in other parts of southern part of Nigeria. They are conquering and taking north. After this, next thing is which they have started stepping in, of course, gradually. Your president and his cabinet are telling you one Nigerian. On Nigerian is not negotiable. Who is negotiating with those ones in the north? Because they are operating out of negotiation, right? And by the time you know what is going on, you won't even know where to start to push them back, because they have seized a huge number of people, landmark, resources, which you yourself, as you'll be stranded, you don't even know where to start. Is it GoFundMe that you're doing online that is going to save you on this? You have to start planning on time to safeguard your future. But if you think that, oh, Igbo people and the belief fighting each other is the best way to go, oh, Yorubas and Igbo, they don't love each other, what will unite you may come. And by the time it will come, then you see the real hatred between Igbos and Europe. Because you said you are very, very strong, you are very, very this, you are this and that. How can you face this kind of people? You know, they are operating now. Some of you don't even know how to load pump action yet. You don't know how to, if they give you gravel and give you pump action to load it. Some of you are still, you don't even know how to start loading it. These ones are now operating and fighting in the battle, doing what you are dreaming to start doing maybe in next 10 years. By the time you know it, those ones are now grandmasters in the system. And their children will be numerous. Guess what? They are not going to lack funds, because they are using you shouting one Nigerian and clapping for Tinubu and Emiroko to allow Tinubu to keep managing the system that are funding them. I don't know if you understand what I'm, because I don't want to sound like a pastor. Today is Sunday. Adelili, I see you. Nice to have you, my brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Maskan said, now wow, Alex. I prefer to call you Alex. Who again? Am I missing any comments? Okay, I'm not missing any comments. So that is all I have to for you this morning, because I may upload later today. I don't know yet. I have to go to somewhere after this. But please and please, before you support something, calm down. Don't allow your emotion to overshadow your brain, your senses. Your sense of reasoning shouldn't be overtaken by somebody's progress, because this is Tribus and Sheilo and Sheitulu, all of them. This is their own progress. Do you understand? He go to it. I'm your pastor today. Okay, let's continue. But all I'm saying, please, do not allow people to feel. Don't allow people to take you away from what will actually give you your own goal. All of us have our own intention. You may have good intention for yourself and for your race. I may have the same thing for myself and for my race. And together we have the same thing for ourselves. But when you think is right, or that good thing should go to you alone, only you alone, that the other one should, then the real enemy, they are folding their heads watching you. Because the more we are fighting, the more we are weakening ourselves to fight them when they come. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you may see that, for example, what Abaka said, if an Igbo person come out today and say, poison all the Northerners abroad, do this and do that, Northerners may not have time to share it widely and rat on it aggressively, like the West are doing today. I'm not telling you that what she said is good. She formed my hand by calling for clean of a group of people like Yoruba people or Bini people, especially the one of Bini, because Bini people have nothing to drag with Igbos. In the history, we have never had any issue with Bini. Never, ever, ever. Just like people from all these South. None of them can beat themselves and come out and say that the people have done this to them. The only thing they will tell you is that during the war, that their father told them that Biafran soldiers do this and do that. Which, if you do your own research, you find out that those things that they're saying was actually carried out by Nigerian state. But of course, you will not believe, because you want to push something. You want to push something that will suit the narrative, which something those things that you believe that will give you joy. Because some of you love it when you are misleading other people, especially from the Tinubu's camp. They always have something to say. One of them commented on one of my videos and said that South is not Igbo, that he's commenting from Oyo State. Then I told him, what I want to advise you, that's what I said to him, and I'm saying the same thing to you. If you are from Fonja and you're watching this video, I'm saying this to you. If you are from Tinubu's camp, Sheyi Tinubu and Sheyi lost class, what you need to understand is that this thing that you're pushing, I'm not praying that war will take place, but if it comes, who am I to say that it's not going to happen? I'm not God, right? The war may come in a different way. It may be between Biafra and Nigeria. It may not be Biafra and Nigeria. It may be between jihadist movement and every other ethnic group. Are you expecting the Igbo people to come and fight for Southwest when we are actually facing the same thing in Southeast? Or as an Igbo person, are you expecting Southwest people to come down to East and fight jihadists in East when the West are facing the same thing in the West? No, right? Now, how to stop jihadists to come in first place so that you don't even face any fight is by making sure that anything that's enabling them, funding them, you go against it. It's a common sense. But if you say no, that you love it, no, it will end in the north, it will stop in the north. Now remember, it started from Maiduguri. When it started in Maiduguri, people from Zamfara were not told that they were somehow calm. Some people say that it started from Zamfara, but people in the Plateau states, especially the Jos, they were peaceful. They relaxed when it was happening in those areas. Now, after they have conquered those areas, they have graduated to another part of the northern part, and they're now doing the same thing which they were doing in those areas that people in the Plateau were sleeping. And guess what? They have extended it to other parts like Kogi. Assuming Kogi people, because I was told that they are warriors in Kogi, that during the Biafran war, 60% of Nigerian army then came from Kogi that were fighting the Igbo people. Today, did I say Kogi? No, not Kogi. Benue, where the Fulani are now, they are killing people unchallenged. They can kill them. If they decide today that they need 77 heads, then they're gonna get it easily in the Kogi state. In Benue state, I always say Kogi. In Benue state. So, people of Benue, one of the problems that you have is fake history they gave you. They were calling you Northerners. Northern state. All the how many heaven knows the state they said they have. Is it 13 or 12? I can't remember. Nothing else, nothing else. The same thing that Yorubas are trying to drag Benin. Dragging, life is this, faith is this, we are this. Know your people. Allow people to. That's why I support referendum. Allow people to decide where they want and who they are. Don't use your mindset to create imaginary states. Biafrans are asking for referendum for a purpose. They are carrying out self-referendum for a purpose. Even in our own midst, for even as Igbo people to know how many of us actually want Biafra. Can Northerners do the same thing? How many can they conduct referendum to know how many of them want jihadists? That's like that is to tell you the mindset and belief totally different. I can go on and on, but let me end it here. My brother said, Mazi, I am not okay with the way you are blaming my sister. Amaka, please. No, I am blaming her because you don't just understand. I'm not saying that calling Igbo people names and attacking Igbo people. We all can also do the same that Amaka is saying. Do you know why we are not saying the same thing? Because it's not relevant. You understand? Calling to poison Yoruba people, if you person don't know Afonja. If you say that some of you these are Afonja, that you want to poison them and do whatever, I may be okay. I mean it's okay. You are, but when you say Yoruba people, that's the problem. Because there are some people in Yoruba land that are in Canada that are not in support of what Afonja is doing. So if you poison the food, I know that Amaka is not going to poison anything because she said it out of anger. Anybody that wants to poison anybody will not come out and say, oh, I'm going to poison you. Who does that? You understand? But I'm just saying, if you put poison in the food or in water, nobody will, that person will say, I am here for Afonja alone. No. Even if you, Amaka, if you take the poison, it will also tie you, isn't it? Because that's the poison. The person is not able to identify who is Igbo, who is Yoruba. So that's where I have issue with that. Okay? That's why I have, and dragging Edo people. How many Edo people are actually against Igbo? Is it people that are like frustrated people, like wounded civilian, who is well-known frustrated human being? Number one, holding the flag of frustration of Nigeria is wounded civilian. Just like Ijeda was holding the frustration of all the entire Southeast and South. He was not holding the frustration of the Northerners, but frustration of Yoruba, Igbo, and other ethnic group in southern part. Ijeda speak was holding it. Immediately they arrest him, he hand over to even though Willis was having some. He said, do you know Afonja have their own Boko Haram? Social media Boko Haram, I mean, or real terrorist group? I don't think they do. Social media Boko Haram, yes, I will say yes. I will say yes, they have. But we cannot, like, if for example, now, if DOS say, I'm asking you, my brother, if DOS, that we all are not in support of what they're doing, if they come out today and maybe provoke Yoruba people or Edo people or any other people, and Yoruba man make a video and say that we want to poison all Igbo people because of what DOS are doing or what they said, are you saying that I should be okay with it? I will not be okay with it because that we are adding me to the nonsense that your DOS are doing. I will not accept it. That's the area where I'm coming from. I don't want to support that kind of thing. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. I see your comment. So, God bless you all for your support. I really appreciate your time this morning, this Sunday, this weekend, and happy New Month to you all. Before you go, please like the video. What you from? Who is this one again? Okay, because I did not block my distance. Everybody is now typing nonsense. Ope says, after Tinubu president, many Afonja will have heart attack. That's the problem. That's the problem because you are supporting. You think that we are fools when you say P2B should stay away? Excuse me. We also want to answer brother of the president. But after answering that brother, your brother is a president of who? Eh? A president that cannot even be proud of anything. A president that cannot even be proud of anything. How can you be proud of that kind of thing? Because you are putting your life in bondage. You are putting your life in. You are putting it at a risk. Everything we need to, like, to me, I believe that when Boko Haram and those bandits are killing people in the north, do you think that we are happy to see that? Because they are killing, the Fulanis, herdsmen are killing in our land? No. Because killing is wrong. You don't kill people, especially people that are not even involved in any nonsense you are doing. If you are a Muslim, it's good. My best friend today is a Muslim. I mean, someone that's not there from Nigeria. He's a Muslim. Very, very nice person. But I cannot say, okay, because he's a Muslim, oh, he's not good. No. As a Christian, we also have criminal Christians, people that can do nonsense things. You understand? People that can come out and do nonsense as a Christian. Are we going to say, okay, because he's a Christian, let us start clapping for you? Oh, you're a Christian. No, my brother, because we know that after you finish that your nonsense that you are doing, you still come to us to do the same thing with us. I look at these people. Let me play it again. Just take a look at in the north. Some people may say, "Oh, because you are in the south, you don't care about what is going on in the north." No, we actually supporting freedom and shouting and begging everybody to throw their support on that, because we can see what is going on in the north, and the only hope for those innocent people in the north is Biafra. Because where are you going to run to without Biafra, without having a place that is well carved out from this nonsense and this demonic ideology? Where are you going to run to? That you can live in some part and not to get peacefully does not mean that it's not going to get to you. It is a gradual process. This person now, are you trying to tell me that God created these people now to carry out thing and tie people for no just reason? It is wrong. When if that you are moving freely in Enugu State, in Abia State, in Imo, in Ebonyi, in Cross River, in River State, in Delta State, that you are moving freely in Oyo State today, the mission of this young youth is to take your father's house in your village, not even town. No. And guess what? They are increasing in their population day by day. That is why you have that's why you can have immigration, but there's no immigration checkpoint in the north. Why they open? They will tell you, oh, that Ekpa was give them free movement to go any. For you to know that this is state-sponsored agenda. What is the mission of Buhari? Giving free, movement to everybody in West Africa. You think because he loves African people? No, he wants his brother to, he needs, manpower. Let me use the word manpower. People that will carry this catapult, people that will use gravel, jobless youth to just go there, flood the street, flood the entire nation. The money is here, and I'm a president. I'm gonna fund it, and you can't see it. You can't see the meaning. You think it's all about hating Igbo. Whether you hate Igbo or not, you cannot eradicate Igbo in the surface of earth. That's number one. You cannot. Just like Igbo cannot eradicate Yorubas in the surface of earth. It's not possible. So whether you hate Igbo, you actually you are contributing money for your own handcuff. That's what they're doing. And it's unfortunate that you fail to use your senses. Ike John said, Tutoma, my brother, nice to have you. So see you again, my dear people, and God bless you. Before you go, please, if you have not liked the video, if you're new, If you're a new person or this is the first time you are seeing my video, subscribe, join us here and turn your notification bell so that whenever I come live or upload, you'll be able to see it. I was into mechanizing farming. They finished my farm. My goodness, I lost resources. Really? Which state, my dear? Which state is that? Is it in the north? Is it in the north? If is in, are you a northerner? Before I end the program, I want to hear from you. Are you a northerner? And what part of the north are you commenting from? Ondo State. You are from Ondo State, right? And you are a victim of this thing. You see what I'm saying? You see, it just that's it. And I don't know why. You know, that's one thing I hate about Afon and the slave. One thing I hate about them is this: they will see something that is very, very, very dangerous, that opposing threat on their life, and they will pretend, oh, it is okay. It's okay. But whenever they see something else, they will focus their attention on irrelevant things. A video of a man, a Yoruba man, a farmer. That video is supposed to be a discussion. It's supposed to be what Nigerian news will carry out and discuss about it. This man is a farmer, and Fulani went to his farm to destroy with their car also and destroy what crops and the other things there. And this man, as a man, he asked them why. He was dragging with them, and I cannot farm again. Very sorry about it. Very, very sorry. And the elderly and let me say community leaders of that, I think it's on those states also, asked this Fulani to pay this man compensation. Fulani paid compensation. A week later, they were targeting this man in his farm, and they went there and killed the man. This year, most of you hate Koiki. Oh, you hate. I don't have anything against him, but you need to see how you can. Even if you don't like him, go down and see what's happening in your land. Sometimes he will share. He shares some of those things. And I found that busy using their brain on how to instigate war, problem. Ask them, what are you going to gain? You just want them to suffer. Africans unite to fight Igbos. My people, thank you so much and see you again.